guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I created this look for you, and I did went ahead and use the Juvia'S Masquerade palette. I did enjoy playing around with these shadows. The shadows are super buttery, super pigmented, and I have no complaints about this. If you want to see the swatches on this palette, please go ahead and check out my description box. I do have one of that on my channel. And the next product that I used today for the first time was this Milani concealer and foundation in one. I was not wowed by this foundation and concealer, but somehow it worked. I mean, it's not the best foundation I ever tried, but I will definitely be reaching out for this. I do not like the smell though. It reminds me so much of the Jordana concealer and foundation. Just the same, it reminds me so much of that, and I'm not a big fan of the smell of this foundation. So yeah, that is my only thing about this. And I did went ahead and use the Kylie birthday collection today to do this lips. I also use the shadow right here. It is called Dulce. I do enjoy this tutorial. I did enjoy filming it for you guys, and I hope you like it. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and of course if you're not subscribed already, please go ahead and do so by just clicking that subscription button. That way you'll not miss any more of my uploads. So now I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Primer in white, and I'm just using a blending brush just to blend out this primer. Now when I use this primer, this will act as a base, ensuring that my shadows will be more smoothly applied. Now I'm going in with this brown shadow. It's called Burkina from the palette, and I'm just using this as the first shadow in our crease today. And what this will do is help all the rest of the shadow that I'm going to put in my crease to blend even more smoothly. Now I'm going in with Milani from the palette, and I'm just adding that right in my crease, right on top of where I placed Burkina, and blending this back and forth, ensuring that we have nothing harsh. Now I'm going in with Zula from the palette, and as I said, I keep building up these browns, so I'm going deeper and deeper. Each time I'm going with a more deeper brown and getting the desired look, because we really want to smoke out and blend out that crease area, so when we cut the crease it can look super sharp and defined. Now I'm taking Ada from the palette, and I'm just applying this right on top. And Ada is this dark brown with a more red undertone to it. I love this color. This is almost one of my favorite color from the palette, and I love this as a transition shade also. Now I'm going in with Zobo, and I'm going right on top of where I placed Ada, and this will just blend out Ada and ensuring that our brow bone right there have nothing harsh. To set my brow bone area, I'm going in with Ziga from the palette, and this is just to set my brow bone here and act as my brow bone highlight. Now to cut the crease, I'm going in with a LA Girl Pro Pro Concealer in Fawn, and I'm just using this just to define where I want my crease to be. So I'm going slightly above my natural crease. So where my natural crease grow, I'm going above that and creating my own crease. And yeah, I'm just defining it with this concealer and this underbrush. And the area that I want to place down my eyeshadow today, I am going to just use what's left on the brush and just blend this off. So I'm just literally like priming the lids. This can use as a primer, but I will be adding this LA Girl Pro Primer on top of it just to ensure that it is super tacky and it holds the shadow, and the shadow can appear more vibrant. So I'm just using my finger just to pat this on, and I'm going back in with Ada from the palette, and I'm just retracing our crease. Now where I cut the crease, because I want it to look super sharp, super deep and defined, I'm just going back over this with this e.l.f. detail brush, and I'm just going right above it and ensuring that we define that crease some more. Now with the same blending brush that we used earlier, I'm going back in with the same Ada shadow and just blending this out. Now we apply it with that e.l.f. brush, but it did leave a bit patchy, so I'm just blending this with this Coastal Scents brush right now. Now I'm going in with this aqua green shade, and I'm just patting this on all over my lid area. And now this shadow is super pigmented, super creamy. I have no problem with this shadow. It doesn't give me a fallout, so I did enjoy using this. Now I'm using the Elegant Pro primer that we used earlier and this e.l.f. detail brush, and I'm just defining my crease. So where I cut the crease, where that crease is, I'm just going right below. I'm not going over on top of it. If you do mess it up, it is easier when you work below it. So either if you mess it up, you can always go in back with that aqua green. Now this is just for a base, so I can add the Shea White shimmer liner. So this liner has shimmer in it. I absolutely love it. It is super perfect, works well with this look, and I'm just applying this right on top of where we placed that primer. And notice the primer just acts as a white base, ensuring that the white liquid liner just pops even more. Now I'm going in with this Wet n Line Mega Liner, and this is the black, and I'm just using this as my liner today, and this will actually be my base so I can add my lashes. I went ahead and I applied some of my favorite pairs falls off camera. Now I'm using the Maybelline Studio Blackest Black Gel Liner to use in my waterline, and I'm going underneath my waterline, smudging in my lash line now with the shadow that is called Ada. As I said, this one is my favorite shadow from the palette. Now I'm taking this gold shadow from the palette, and I'm going to use this as my highlighting shade today. Now look at that. That is so popping. I am just loving it, the pigment on it, and I did went ahead and spray that with my NYX finishing spray, and yeah, it just helps to intensify the look some more. So I'm using that as my highlighter, highlighting the eye points of my cheek. I wanted a more popping highlight. You know, your girl cannot get enough of this glow. So I went ahead with the Forever 2172 eyeshadow palette, and I take the rose gold from that palette and I just place it right on top. Now for lips, I'm going in with the Kylie Birthday Edition, and from this package I am using the shadow that is called Dulce K. I absolutely love this shadow though. It is the perfect nude for this lip, for this look. And yeah, this will actually be the tutorials, guys. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you do, and remember to subscribe to my channel.